chase. Okay, the three things that I do in order to make sure that they're not going to send me on a wild goose chase. One, I verify the address. So, well, for instance, when a seller calls and says, "Hey, yeah, I want to sell my house," I say, "Hey, you know what? Just to make sure I'm running comps on the right property, what was that address you had?" And then it allowed them to reiterate the address. That's one way to get them to qualify or clarify that, hey, that yes, I'm the owner of this property. The other thing you can do is you can say, hey, you know what? How many years have you owned this property? And you can be looking at the year that they purchased the property. Now, for instance, if it's bought in 2005 and they say, hey, yeah, I've owned it for 5 years, well, then we have a problem because the owner that you're supposed to be talking to has owned this property for 15 or 20 years. Okay, that's just another one. Don't go solely off of that. You know, you want to hit these 3 points. It's kind of like credit verifications, how they hit three different little areas. Hey, what was your job in 2010? What address did you have at that time? And all that stuff's got to line up. Okay, so first one is, hey, what's the address? So that I make sure I run the right comps. Number two is, hey, how long did you own the property? Make sure that they can verify when that property was bought, at least be within a year of when it was bought. Okay, most people don't know exactly, but they can be within a year of when they bought a property. Okay, and then the last one is, hey, I verify the square footage. So I always ask them, hey, are there any additions that you've done to the property, or is it still under the county recorded square footage? They say, oh no, there haven't been any additions. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and double check the county. But what square footage did you have? Was it when you bought it? And let them tell you what square footage it was when they bought it, right? And just let them know, hey, I just want to see if anything was unpermitted. We always got to check to see if anything's unpermitted or if there's any additions that have been put on there that weren't recorded. So when you bought it, what was the square footage? And then they'll tell you, hey, you know, our house is 1589 or whatever. Now, obviously, PropStream, Zillow, you're going to be within, as long as they say within 100, 150 square feet, that's pretty much a verification. Most people don't know that their house is 1,538 square feet. They know it's about 1,600 square feet. That's what they know. They're going to go with the bigger number. So again, if you see 1,538 square feet, you say, hey, were there any additions to the property? No, there were no additions to the property. Okay, when you bought it, what was it? What was the square footage when you bought it? Oh, it was 1,500. It was about 1,600 square feet. Okay, good. Pretty much I take that as a clarification and we're good to go. We move forward. So again, hit those three spots. Okay, clarify the address, clarify the square footage, and then also clarify the number of years owned. And that should help you not go to properties that nobody lives at or that the owner really owns.